Hey everybody, it's Jeff and Joe here with the Reliance Real Estate team. We're doing a live video podcast. So you'll be able to listen to us on your way to work on iTunes, Google Play,
Stitcher, just about everywhere.
And if you decide you want to look at our pretty faces, you can find us on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure Joe's going to put this like everywhere.
And if you like the written word, I'm going to translate it all into a blog post if you'd like to read it.
So this should be fun. We're going to be talking some motivation, and I think today it is about never say never, the power of perseverance and persistence. So let's jump into it. Joe, what do you think?
Every great salesperson, entrepreneur, business owner, anybody for that matter, that's doing well in business should have persistence, perseverance, that never say no attitude. They didn't get to the top or get to where they're at right now, throwing in the towel every time. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I like that analogy of the iceberg.
Okay.
Where you can only see the tip, and everybody sees the success, but you don't understand the hard work, the grind, the grit that you had to go through to get that.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, the courage to move forward even though you're being faced with something.
Yeah.
That's, the strength, willpower.
Absolutely. I mean, that's stuff that we had to do when we had to start our team. I mean, we were looking at creating something from nothing, but then also we had to continue to do business. So, I mean, putting the LLC together, S Corp together, brand new branding. And then on top of that, we're doing prospecting, finding the business,
dealing with clients.
Yeah, so sometimes it gets tough, and you want to throw in the towel.
Right.
But I mean,
I just wiped the sweat off my forehead with it and kept going.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's a passion that fuels you and it keeps the candle lit. And by passion, I mean like something like I don't need an alarm clock to wake up in the morning because I'm passionate about doing what I do.
Yeah. Well, what is your passion?
My passion is bringing value to everybody that I touch. So essentially all of our clients, anybody that I work with, coworkers, you.
Yeah.
We're doing these videos so you guys can take off a little bit about what we know as far as like coaching goes. I mean, really, just about anything. But that really is my passion, is really helping people get to the closing table, bringing value to everybody that we touch, and I think you align with that pretty well as well.
Yeah, I think so too, and I think, man, Joe, I mean, your family's huge passion because you gotta put the food on the table for these.
My passion does that, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think about the money. It's really about just never say never, and having that passion that fuels you to get you from point A to point B.
Right, absolutely. Well, there's also persistence despite the difficulty of the task at hand.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
Well, I mean, it can mean a lot of things for different people. Mm-hmm.
So a difficult task?
Yeah, like a difficult task. I mean, for us, when we're doing different transactions, not all of them are going to go as smooth as
well, there's no straight roads in real estate.
Right. Every deal is different. Our job is to make sure that the client's end is as smooth as possible.
There should seem like a straight line.
Exactly.
We're going all the zigzags all over the place.
Exactly.
Right.
For example, we had a deal this year that we were almost past a certain contingency, and it ended up falling through. So, obviously, clients get a little upset, and they want to throw in the towel.
Well, they had an offer on another house.
Yep, they had an offer on another house.
So this is very emotional.
Right, because they thought that they were losing out.
They were going to lose out on selling their house and then buying a new one.
Right, and I think it was really cool that we helped motivate them. We helped, letting them know that, they're in good hands, and we ended up getting an offer within 24 hours.
Well, I think the biggest part of this was, we were in contact with the other agent 100% of the time.
Yeah.
We never said never. We said, hey, this is just a small bump in the road. You guys keep traveling. We're going to pick up where we left off.
Yeah.
We got it back on the market, remarketed it, had an accepted offer within 3 days. Jeff was in constant contact with the other agent, which just showed complete professionalism, and like we had it under control, right? And we had the inspection right away, got past that, and we're off to the closing table.
Well, that was the important part. I mean, that conversation with the agent could have went a totally different route. That could have been like, hey, sorry, we lost out on the deal.
Right.
We're kind of SOL. Sorry.
We don't know where to go from here. We're going to put it back on the market and hope we get an offer.
Right.
And Jeff addressed it as, we're putting the house back on the market. Actually, it's already on as we speak, and Joe's running complete, total, crazy ads towards this home to get more people in the door. Literally, in the time he was on the phone, we had 6 scheduled showings on the property within the 10 minutes. He was 5 to 10 minutes you were on the phone.
Yeah.
Jeff just kept going. I kept going, another one, and Jeff's like, oh, what do you mean? Okay, we have another showing on the property. I mean, it was crazy because we were running these ads towards it, and we had tons of people come in and show it, and even the sellers were calling us and like, you guys seriously have showings on this property already? It just hit the market not less than 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So the way we were using the verbiage and able to speak about like what we were doing showed that we were in control, knew what we were doing. We were never saying never. We're not throwing in the towel on this yet.
Yeah.
We're still making it to the closing table. There's multiple people in this transaction,
Yeah.
and we needed to help them.
Absolutely.
that's
And that
just-
goes with your passion, helping people.
Right.
And man, I just had it. What was I going to say? It was all about our attitude towards the whole situation. It could have been negative, or it could have been positive.
You could have felt crushed because you had a deal that was put together and it fell through.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the other agent kind of felt that way until we talked to him and it assured him that we could handle it.
Yeah.
And had it handled for that matter.
Right.
So
Right.
never give up because you're throwing away something amazing, which is
Yeah.
putting deals together, helping people close one chapter, get to the next chapter, get to the closing table. Those are all terms we use, but really it's helping them further their life.
Yeah, I think everybody's heard that the Harry Potter books and what's her name?
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
author where she went and she did
J.K. Rowling's?
J.K. Rowling's, yeah, where she talked with dozens of different people to help sell her book and
Oh,
she
they kept
was
telling her no?
Yeah,
I think it was like
telling her
8
no.
times, right? Or something like
I
that.
think it was more than that.
Yeah, maybe.
But I mean, she never gave up. She kept pushing and finally found somebody to actually say yes, and thank goodness they did, right? Or else we wouldn't have Harry Potter.
And now you can self-publish on Amazon, so.
Right, exactly. and that's something that I think everybody in business, whether it's real estate, your own business, is never give up. If one person tells you no, or if, for example, if a deal is starting to turn south, check every avenue for different options. We had.
How does it go? There's a will, there's a way?
Yeah, there's a will, there's a way.
Sure. There's all kinds of different ones out there.
We had a buyer that we were supposed to close actually 2 weeks, and we were told that she didn't have enough funds to close. She's devastated, and instead of saying, well, too bad, so sad, we'll have to come back when you save up more money, we were able to get her to a preferred lender that we knew. And actually saved her $5,000, which was amazing.
It was a loan program or something that was out there for her specific, where she was moving and, everything that was related to her specific file, I guess. And our lender was able to find that.
Yeah.
And we got her into a home.
Yeah.
Her and her family, actually. It wasn't just
her
a
and her
single
family.
lady. So that was even more impactful because her kids had a place to go to school and a place to call home, which was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was a past client of ours twice.
Yep.
So.
Well, instead of giving up, find other options. And one of the things I've learned in this business is ask more questions than what you think you need to ask.
And listen more.
Because if you ask that one more question, that might reveal something that you didn't think of before.
Right.
So that would be my word of advice, and that's how we've come up with different options for people that need it.
And that's why we never say never, because we always know there's a way to get it done, one way or another.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
What's the saying? I know if you're pushing the rock up the hill, right, it's going to get easier by the time you get to the top. But I know, it always seems hardest right before it gets easy, and that's because you're breaking through that glass ceiling. It is going to be harder because you're leveling up.
You're
right?
taking the not the mallet, but what do you call that? The big sledgehammer to the ceiling, and that's hard work until you break through it.
Right. So if you put the hard work in, it's going to seem like it's never ending and it's not going to stop. But right at that very point is when you actually need to put the time in, because you will then break through that ceiling and it'll get easy.
Yeah, when it does feel tough, that's when, like you said, just that extra push, and that's when you'll get that phone call that's like, hey, I got this for you, or hey, we got funding for it, or whatever, and that's because you pushed hard. That's when you'll feel that you're most stressed. But know that by putting that hard work in, you will break through that ceiling.
Yeah, and it for us, it's about, we don't want to take on too much business at once, but we definitely want to be able to help more people in the way that we're able to help our clients. And I mean, we always get you to the closing table. We're always on time. We always are, persistent. We're always professional. We always take care of you. You're always in the know. We're always in communication with you. Those are things that we like, and that kind of stuff. So,
well, it sounds like, systems and processes help with those harder and stressed moments. So when Joe talks about how we always get you to the closing table, it's because we have a system in place.
Contract to close blueprint.
Yep, absolutely, from start to finish, and that could be with any business. If you have some kind of structure instead of just jumping into it and hoping that it's gonna fly, that's
don't roll the dice.
Yeah, don't roll the dice.
Don't roll the dice. We have we have something in place for every part of the transaction. It's integral.
Yeah.
Is this where we plug ourselves now?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so yeah, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate or just invest, give us a call, RelianceRealEstateTeam.com.
Absolutely.
You can text us, call us. And then if you're looking to listen or want to read the blog, you can go on Google. We have over 80 reviews on Google. You can check our blog out there or at RelianceRealEstateTeam.com.
Hey guys, sorry about that. A little technical difficulty. Had a phone call come in and kind of messed up our internet.
That's what happens when you're busy. I guess you got to put it in airplane mode.
Yeah.
But we were getting at, if you want to watch us, our YouTube channel, please subscribe so you can see when new ones come out if you like the content, right?
Yep.
Podcasts, we're on every platform available. And if you want us to get in front of more people, you do have to like and subscribe. So if you're on iTunes or Stitcher or anything like that, please like and subscribe.
Yeah. And then also agents that are out there who are maybe with a different brokerage and like to learn more about our company, Keller Williams, and the training that we had to learn our systems and processes to make sure that we run a successful business. Please feel free to email us, give us a call. We'd love to sit down and
take
talk
you
to
out for coffee and chat on maybe what we could do to help you. As
Absolutely.
far as coaching standpoint, not necessarily either coming over to Keller Williams. If you just want us to give you some insight on your business in general, we can do that as well too.
Absolutely. We're always here to help, just like Joe's passion here. We want to help people,
That's it.
That's it.
All right, never say never.
All right, guys. Thanks
All right, guys,
again.
Until next time.